Guys, my name is Bhushan. I welcome you to my YouTube channel. In our previous lecture, we have written our controller part. So in this lecture, let's design our ListStudents.jsp and display the data. So without wasting our time, let's flip to Eclipse IDE. And in the ListStudents.jsp, first of all, let me remove this paragraph. And we need to import our tag libraries. For that, go to our add student.jsp. In add student.jsp, we have already included our tag libraries. Just copy those two tag libraries and paste it in your list student.jsp. Now inside the body, let me create a table. Inside the table, I will create a table row. So in the first table row, we have to display table columns. For that, I will use table headers. Let me copy this table headers and paste it a few more times, and I will specify the column names. Now what I will do is, using a JSTL for each tag, I will iterate over the list of students object and display the records. So anyhow, in list of students, I have added to a model attribute, so I can access this list of students in our JSP using a key. So let's do that. In our list student JSP, let's use a for each tag, and this for each tag will accept items attribute, and for this items I will specify the key, that is these students, and inside this for each tag I will specify a table row, and this table row we will specify the table descriptions. So let me copy this and paste it a few more times. And so now we have to access the records. For that, what I will do is I will create a variable and I will give a name as student, and here using the el I will access the properties student dot. If you want to access a name, then you will specify the name property, and like this. Let me copy this again, and now let me change this. In the second column I have to specify an email. The third I have to specify a date of birth, and in the fourth column I have to specify a gender. The fifth column I have to specify how to access a hobbies. The sixth column city. Copy this, paste it. So the last column I have to access address. Alright, let me go to my entity class and let me clarify one more time. So the date of birth, city, hobbies, gender, address, email. Alright, above our table, let's write a heading using a h1 tag. List of students. Save this. Alright, before running the application, open your index.jsp, and here let me create one more anchor tag. Copy this and paste it, and let's break for these two texts, and I will change the text to list of students, and here the href I will specify as this value, that is list of students. Copy and paste it here and save this. And now first of all, let's stop your Tomcat and run the application. So let me right click and start the server. So the Tomcat is started. Flip to your browser and let's reload the project or reload the browser. There you go. So let's click here to list of students. We are getting an exception. Let's see what it is. Alright, I got the exception. In our student service, we have not specified the add transactional annotations. So whenever you get this no session found for current thread, then that will be the error. So let me go and fix that. Go back to your service implementation, and here we have not specified add transactional. So let me specify this, add transactional. So save this and stop the Tomcat, and once again restart your Tomcat and go back to your browser and reload the page. Alright, let's click on this list of students. There you go. But we have not specified the border. Let me go ahead and specify the border. Go to list students and specify the border is equal to 1. And save this and reload the browser. There you go. Alright, let's add a new record and see what will happen. Actually, we have to specify a back button. We will do it in our next video. So let me remove this and hit enter. Now click here to add a student. Let me click on this. Let's add a new record. john@gmail.com, and his date of birth 17/5/2017, and his male, and his hobbies volleyball and football, and he's from Mysore, and the address something. And when we click on submit, records not displaying in our ListStudents.jsp. This is because in our save process method we have not called this method. So let me call this method, that is copy and paste it, and let me copy this line also and I will paste it here. Save this. I think we have specify a model. For that, let's accept a model as a parameter. Alright, now save this and stop your Tomcat, and once again run your Tomcat or restart your Tomcat. Alright, now let's add a new record. Name Michael at gmail.com, and the date of birth is 10/5/2017. He's male. His hobby is cricket and hockey, and he's from Bangalore. Address something, and click submit. There you go. Now the records are displaying in our ListStudents.jsp whenever we saved a new record. So that's all about this video. So in our next lecture, let's see the update and delete operations. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next video.